This is a series for the ankle. I really like to spend a lot of time on this because many people have a lot of issues with squat, lunges, walking, running, and by working on the ankle and freeing up some usable range of motion, it can make a really big difference. So what we do in the first part is we're just rolling through the calf, finding tender spots. Once you've got a tender spot, just sink into it like I'm doing here and take your foot through its full range of motion, and that'll help break up some of the tissue. And you're going to turn onto the front, and we're going to be rolling the outside of the shin. This area can be a little bit tender, so I recommend starting with a soft ball, maybe a squishy one like a stress ball, and then you can work your way up to a lacrosse ball, but there's no rush. Spend time on the areas that are tender. Now here we're sinking in using the weight of our torso to pull us into what's called dorsiflexion. And you'll notice that I'm not staying in one position. I'm scanning through my ankle to feel which area feels the best and which area I need to spend the most time in. Here we're just sitting on the ground, pulling into max dorsiflexion, trying to feel the fronts of the shins ramp up as hard as we can, and then max plantar flexion, which will probably make your feet cramp. Coming into max dorsiflexion as hard as we can, and max plantar flexion, feeling a stretch on the tops of the feet here, and really putting a lot of tension into it. So not just kind of getting there and relaxing, we're really pulling through those lines of tension. So I always tell people, go ahead, meet your first line of tension, and then try and pull through it. These millimeters in the end ranges are what make all the differences. Now that we've got everything stretched out and moved around and mobilized, we're going to control those ranges, help our nervous system register with the new ranges that we just acquired, and we're going to do that by using CARS. So this is a controlled articular rotation that is in your daily CARS routine. Thinking about if you have a paintbrush on your big toe, you're trying to paint me a very big circle, and be sure not to miss any ranges. A lot of times people will forget about this one where you go dorsiflexion and they won't push their foot as far down into plantar flexion. So about 4 reps per side, taking your time and really trying to pull through those end ranges. You'll notice by my face, I'm trying really hard, and your shin should feel pretty fired up by the end of this.